with one blow. So yeah, it's kind of sad to see, but at the same time, if there's a team, maybe it's HG Family, because we are already in the second match, and this is going to be the start for HG Family, and they're starting once again with their dragons.
Yes, and the lightning spells, as we have just been talking about, taking out the Eagle. Now, one thing we did see earlier was the Yeti to take out a mortar on the outside, and the Yeti mites to get the air defense. I thought the Tesla might have prevented that in this situation, but thankfully, just enough Yeti mites to finish off that back end air defense, which could be crucial as the dragons fly through.
Yeah, now the
look at the
dragon to
E-Drag
funnel
chain as well. Oh.
All good. Now we have the dragons engaging into that base. I'm not really sure if I'm a huge fan of that electric dragon on the outside, because I feel like the chain value wasn't that great. And indeed, we see a couple of dragons are drifting away to the outside. This is not what you would like to see during a dragon attack. You want to have this dragon power in the core, and as long as they're more grouped up, you're getting faster through storages, through defenses, things like that. Now we have the blimp. Let's see. We saw already so many blimp baits. That is crazy. So let's see. Blimp. Warden. No, it's not getting caught in that warden ability, but still, it is reaching that town hall. And now the dragons are reaching the core with the Royal Champion getting deployed as well. And it's all about the back end.
It certainly is. The RC can take out that air defense. The reason I was so intrigued with the E-Drag, I thought he was actually going to fly the dragons from where you see the RC, given these sweepers, but he's flown into a sweeper, and it hasn't even mattered. The dragons have crushed this base. HT Family starting out exactly like they needed to, Itsu. They have continued with the 3 stars they started to gain in the last war, and this is a much better start from them. 3 stars it is with their dragon attack. We know how proficient they are with air. That is exact.
Yeah, so let's see. And we have
we were
Nate
wrong.
going first. Okay, so I mean, we even had 2 players and predicted totally wrong on this one. So Nate is going first with the Queen Charge Hybrid, and he is going in early once again with that blimp. I feel like we have seen so many times with that blimp, making sure the clan castle is getting loot out early, and this is so key. But now with the Yeti Mites, they need to take down the Eagle. That was one of the important things, and the Eagle is going down. But at the same time, the Queen and the King are still alive.
They certainly are. I feel he... Oh, the Queen's ability goes off with the town, with the clan castle troops there. Really like those couple of Hog Riders to take down the air defense to try and protect his healers, because they were taking major damage. That's where sometimes the Yeti blimp can be helpful to just take that out. But I feel he got it deeper into the base to try and get the Expo and also the Queen in itself. Now the Archer Queen is drawn to that area, but thankfully she is going to move back across to where Linnaeus wanted her to go.
Yeah, and she's supposed to get into that scattered compartment at some point, so he can get started with that hybrid into the town compartment. There's the rage, making sure he needs to keep her alive, because at this point, with the ability used that early, there is no second chance. Like, if he's messing up only once with that rage, this Queen is going to be having a lot of trouble. He's using the Valkyrie at the top side to get rid of that cannon, making sure the Queen is not getting distracted, and now finally the hybrid started into that town hall compartment. And though, is that actually a compartment? I feel like that's an open town hall right there, and he's taking that down with ease.
Well, they do move through. The Queen takes the scatter shot, and that is very helpful for his hybrid pathing. That internal Inferno Tower, though, is going to be a little bit tricky, because the Queen will not be able to reach it, and the hybrid can hopefully get through there. But let's see if there's many traps in that area. King is helping to take down the bottom area. There is one giant bomb. Linnaeus trying to hold on to his heal spell. The scatter shot did get one strike. I feel that was critical as well, but he now uses the heal because he has to try and protect moving into the back end of the base. Still has the RC ability and the freeze. Time is looking good here for him, as long as he can get through to that single target Inferno. Use the RC ability because it was locked onto the Royal Champion. She's fortunately stepped out of the way so he can delay the freeze spell, and Linnaeus always seems to get the hybrid to work. It doesn't matter what happens at the start of the attack. He seems to always be able to spin it around and alternate, responding with the 3 stars.
Next, like seeing what they're getting strategy, like what they're getting percentage-wise. And well, we have the next attack already in, and this is now K, and he's running right into that Tesla farm.
This is a very similar base that we have seen baited with that town hall. Yet again, the Tesla farm is there. We have the battle blimp. Probably we're going to see the tornado trap down in this area as well, but not taking any chances. Diving his heroes in towards the town hall. RC ability being used as well down this area. Do you think he expected the Tesla farm and just used the Royal Champion, or was it planned there all along? Is he even going to get the town hall?
He's not going to get the town hall. This Royal Champ was supposed to take down the core multi-inferno tower. He used the lightning, he used the earthquake right there to make sure that it's going down, but with this entire Tesla farm, he had to react to somehow get the town, and that's exactly what he's doing. So I think, like, what he did, like reacting to the base and how the base was set up, I think it was good. But at the same time, this Tesla farm messing up his plans entirely. Now, at least the inner core multi-inferno tower is now low percent, like HP wise, but still it's not going down. That was the important thing to happen.
Yeah, particularly as we know, it tends to be trapped to the hilt on that inside. The Stone Slammer was intended to get to the center, I feel, as well, but slowly just moving around due to the air sweepers. He will be able to get the Lalo through, but he's used the Grand Warden ability, so if the center is trapped, he will take a lot of damage. We see the Stone Slammer slowly getting there. One trap going off in terms of the Black Bomb, but it's not too bad over there. The Dragon will be able to get that, and with a ton of balloons, Itsu, the haste spell pushes them to the scatter. That was one of the faults previously of HT family not being able to get to that back end scatter. It's all about the wizard tower now because he's got plenty moving around the base. The Dragon will pop the defending Lava Hound, which could be a little bit of an issue, but the balloons, oh, they make it through. Wow, they just about survive. And that means that now it is all down to clean up for the minions and the lava pups.
Yeah, they're doing a great job with that. The Dragon actually dealt with the enemy, or like defending Clan Castle Hound, popping that and taking care of the lava pup. So great job. The last couple of beatings are going down, as we can see right now. And this means HT family are doing exactly what they are supposed to do. Putting up the pressure, keep getting in those 3 stars, and I feel like they did an amazing job so far of just
really surprised if we did not. Oh, that what?
I mean,
ultimate not trolling us. All right, well, let's see if Boom can fix things, because ultimately he did get a bit unfortunate in that last round. This time, though, the Blizzard, we mentioned how he likes to do this on his live streams, shredding the inside of the base. They're not quite going for the enemy queen just yet, as she is continually turned invisible. He's trying to get the clan castle. Oh, the clan castle didn't go down there either, and he's I think he lured most of it anyway, didn't he? Or did he? The Super Wizards
really
take it?
Sure. I'm not really 100% sure about that, but either way, I feel like it was a great value. Like, it's obviously same as like the lightnings. It's all about the pathing which you're creating and the free space which you're creating for your heroes. And so far looks pretty good. I mean, the enemy king should be taken down by his own king. Now the wall break to get the queen, to get the king later on into the base, to get that eagle out of the way. And as soon as that's taken care of, I think the Lado is going to start off into the town hall really nicely. But so far it looks like nothing really is going inside except of this Royal Champion. And she now has to oh wait, the clan cast is luring back the queen, so we can take care of that using the Royal Champion ability soon. Is it going off depending on the headhunters? Yes, it is at some point.
Oh,
wait, wow! Taking off the sweeper and the Inferno Tower, that was huge.
Yeah, oh, she nearly got the multi-target Inferno down the bottom, but the Archer Queen can hopefully try and take out that area with balloons surrounding the Town Hall. He can use the Grand Warden ability to easily get through that, and even with the back-end multi-target Inferno, Boom is looking home and dry here. Catches all of the balloons inside the Grand Warden ability. They can slowly move down towards the multi-target Inferno, and he has so many balloons left alive. No matter what HT family put on the board, Alternate will be right there as well with 3 stars of their own. Boom making sure that he did not have 2 attacks back to back that weren't 3 stars, because we know the talent of this man doing exactly what he does best with his direct their attacks. And so far, that is exactly what they are doing. And they are putting up their superstar next, ICU, who is their MVP across this tournament, to hopefully continue putting the stars on the board.
Yeah, but I feel like, I don't know, like I think this is the first Queen Charge Lalo for him in this tournament. So let's see how good of a Queen Charger he is. Like, so far he did many Dragons in this tournament. So let's see, he's Queen Charging into that multi-inferno tower, trying to get rid of that enemy world champ really nice and early, using the wall break to do like a connection wall break, which, to be honest, didn't really work out. And the Queen has this ability as well. So this so far is not looking good. Like, that ability could have been easily saved with earlier rage. So not really. This is like the thing in those high pressure moments. You do want to run with a strategy which you can do whenever you want, like which can always work for you. And using a Queen Charge in this situation, not 100% sure. And the wall break did not work as well, to be honest, because I feel like he wanted to wall break into the core to get access to this back end, like to the eagle now, because from the scattered compartment he could have reached the eagle, but from this compartment now he can't reach the multi. He can reach the queen, yes, but it's not really too much more, to be honest.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. He did want to get in towards that scatter, didn't he? The king can take care of the eagle, but he's got nothing to get the scatter. Luring out the clan castle troops now as well. Not an ideal position given the defenses that he is encountering. ICU prefers the super wizard blimp method that we just seen from Boom, so it is interesting to see him attack with the queen charge, which is arguably a little bit more risky. Now he has to start with the Lalo, but he finds a Tesla farm straight away, Itsu, meaning he's already taking damage and losing loons, but his queen is down. Scattershot finishes off the healers with the Town Hall activated as well. He needs to try and hold it together here.
This is not looking good for ICU. He even used the rage on that queen, and now the Town Hall keeps saying the Warden is following the big group of loons into the core. And the Town Hall just keeps staying. He needs the rage. He needs to do the Warden ability, which he's doing nicely. That Town Hall needs to go down with that rage, with those rage up loons. He needs to get rid of that Town Hall, getting the second star on the board, and the loons should get it. The last loon drop is getting that Town Hall, saving the second star for this one. But overall, I feel like this percentage-wise is not what HT Family was hoping for.
Totally not. HT Family seem to be the masters of turning a potential 1-star to a 2-star attack, but at the end of the day, when you are up against a team like Alternate, who is continuing to put 3 stars on the board again and again, you need a 3-star. The 2-star just is not enough. We've mentioned in the first 2 attacks that back and forth motion, but now Alternate, they've already won the first matchup.
Always like closing up to you again in 3 stars. It is so stressful, and well, not really sure if that was the right army choice, but now we have finally Lalo 23 showing up, because we have Yo-Yo using Lalo, and that's exactly what he's so good at. And watching, like, for example, I had, like I said, the pressure of like following the alternate guys a bit in Legend League. Boom, for example, with his Blizzard Lalo, Yo-Yo with his Sui Lalo, which he's doing right now, and the way on how they're doing those attacks, it's just amazes me every single time. So let's see if he can show that up off in this attack, how good he actually is. And funny enough, if HT Family didn't change up too many traps on this base, because we saw this base already yesterday, nearly every single black mine is around this tunnel compartment, because we saw it yesterday. You might remember it with the Super Witches, with the Warmup for the Town Hall, Super Witches at the 10 o'clock side. And after the first couple of tiles into the base, every single healer was gone. So this is not only giving you the power. This is not only giving you the power of taking out the tower, but as well a lot of traps, and that's exactly what Yo-Yo is doing for now.
He certainly is, and very creative and unorthodox ways to come at this base as well. The raged skellies to help the RC not only take out the defending royal champion and this area, but the Inferno Tower as well. Very nicely done. Now we see that lava loon moving in, and like you said, Itsu, if most of the black bombs were down to the bottom of the base, he should have the lava hounds tanking for quite a significant amount of time. It's all regards to that multi-target Inferno, but the Stone Slammer is nicely positioned to move into that area since he's already driving the lava loon from the right hand side, with the haste spells continuing to push everything to the bottom side. Multi-target Inferno still has the Grand Warden's ability for the back end of the base with the scatter, the Tesla and the Queen. The base looked pretty good, and then all of a sudden Lalo23 deploys his lava loon, and that is it. It turns around so quickly. And how does he do it? This is incredible.
Yeah, as I said, in my opinion, there's only maybe 5 players in the entire world who are actually able to execute those 3 Lalo attacks properly. Like, it is so, like, it looks so easy, yes, but just like for everyone out there, try it only one time on your own in a friendly challenge, because otherwise you don't want to do it in a claymore or something. Like, just try it once on your own. It looks so easy, but it is such a difficult strategy. In fact, it is the most difficult strategy in the game right now. And, well, players like Yo-Yo, or sorry,
Anything could happen right now.
yeah, we have Jinmu coming in for HG Family, and he's choosing the Queen Charge Hybrid. And I have to say, I feel like in Legends, because I feel like that's something where most of the people can, like, compare themselves as well to those pro players. I feel like in Legend it's so hard to use those Queen Charge Hybrid attack strategy. But after seeing this tournament, I feel like you want to switch to Hybrid in Legend. Like, those players make Queen Charge Hybrid look easy, especially with the hit rate they have at this moment. But now the Queen is getting into danger, a lot of damage on her. He needs to use the Rage. Please, no!
Ooh, no!
Oh.
Again, you said it in the last match, Itsu. Maybe the nerves here just getting to you, and the scatter shot on the healers as well. Oh no! The healers are getting wrecked by that scatter shot. He sent the balloons in, but it's a little too late, really. He's only got 2 left, I believe, there, and they have a tiny little bit of health as well. So even a red air bomb would finish them off. And although the hybrid is one of those strategies that continues to get it done, I'm surprised he's continued to use the rage there for the Queen. He's obviously really wanting to try and take down the Clan Castle and the Eagle, but with 2 healers, I just felt it was too much. Tornado Trap and Giant Bombs next to the Town Hall. He's got to just do anything he can to rescue probably the percentage, I would say, at this point, Itsu.
Yeah, and we see already once again, like, that was so unfortunate. Like, and I feel like if this won't triple where I have right now, it looks like it might be the match already, because I feel like, I don't know if that's the concentration. I don't know what was going on. There was not too much happening we had to concentrate on. So not using that rage obviously is a huge thing. And now with every single heal already used, this might be one of the best defending, one of the best defenses, sorry, in this entire tournament, because this is barely getting to the 60%. And like I said, obviously it's a huge defense, that already in itself, but then like, this defense, this attack could really get into the head of HG Family. And, well, maybe it's just like, once again, the curse of the 4th position. And we have Alternate going to struggle as well at this rate. But I feel like 64%, that is insane. And the next thing, I'm not 100% sure on this.
When you do see the Teslas just being swapped around, but here we go. Vale attacking 4th, and remember there is Vale and Ast left to go, who so far in this tournament have 3-starred every single attack. So it does just look ever so good for Alternate, with the lightning spells for the Eagle and the log launcher moving in, this time for the scatter shot in the center of the base. It's kind of like deja vu again here, watching this attack.
Yeah, and I have to say, this looks so cool to watch, with the log slowly rolling into that base, making sure the log launcher has, like, giving access to the core. And one thing which is really interesting to me is that I feel like the Log Launcher slowly, completely replaced Warbreaker, because something which we have not seen a single time over the entire tournament is the Warbreaker. Not once, I feel like. And this is something which is kind of interesting to see, that all of the pros went to the Log Launcher. I feel like that's way stronger, way more, and way better to use. And Vada is showcasing that perfectly with that Royal Champion and King taking out the left side, and the Queen still being alive, still having her ability left. And he's already getting close to the 50% mark at this point. The base is once again gone, and maybe even the Royal Champ is triggering some more traps. Not the Trainer Trap just yet, and he's just starting off with a Lalo as soon as he's approaching the 50% mark. This attack, once again, looks incredible.
How does he do it again and again? I was just about to say it, so you do have to queue up your where is the base, because Vale just has a skill of being able to identify where he can get maximum lightning value to then use the hero dive to take out majority of the base so that his Lalo doesn't really need to do anything. All of the defense is down apart from the Town Hall, which he can freeze, use the Grand Warden's ability to secure it, and over 1 minute remaining. He has done it again with the lightning spell into Lava Loon. Why he's the MVP, why ATN.aTTaX just continue to win tournaments, because you see the finer details, the planning that goes into every single thing, and they find themselves 2 stars in the lead here, moving into the final match. They are in touching distance of winning the world.
I think they won't be disappointed by that, starting like this into the year 2021.
Yeah, and I think even the 3 stars, you know, Alternate have such a percentage lead here as well that is why they are so good. Like you said, taking a break has just made them even better, if nothing else. They practice all of the time. Their base building team, Bob and Iron as well, just really putting in so much work. But let's focus on Fire here, who has himself put up an incredible performance this tournament, and HT Family getting themselves warmed up for the World Championships. Fire starting out with a Queen charge into that top area. It's worked out pretty nicely there to get the Eagle, and he's already got his P.E.K.K.A. and Super Wizards coming in with the King on the outside. And this is something HT Family, being a Chinese clan, they have formed the meta for us with this strategy, Itsu.
Yeah, now the Clan Castle is coming out, and a lot of damage, but really nicely already counted on that, and has like decided, okay, I'm going to use this poison street, how we call this. Like, it's a lot of like poisons placed in a row to make sure damaged Clan Castles like this have no chance. But with the healers not switching, those P.E.K.K.A. had a rough time to get through all of this. The Queen now is being the main force at this point to get through the tunnel, because the Log Launcher is opening up the walls to that, but he's using the jump spell to get into the back end on the right side. Now something needs to take down the town hall. There's no spells left. Yet the Yetis finally arrived at the town hall, but the town needs to go down with the Royal ability. He is finally doing that with the Queen ability. He maybe can take down the right 2 multi-inferno towers, but still nothing is decided yet if this is going to be a 3-star.
Yeah, it's definitely not certain as the Queen uses the ability through the multi-target Inferno. He still has the healers. I still have the Yetis there in my mind, just blasting through the rage spell to the Town Hall. 300 IQ by the Yetis for sure, but the Queen and the healers could still finish this off. He has 1 minute. Queen relatively protected with not a lot of DPS on her at any one time. Whilst there's a few defenses left, they are split around the base. So I'm pretty sure Fire has done this actually with his P.E.K.K.A. Smash variant that we've seen from the Chinese community, and this is exactly what we can expect from them moving into the World Championships. New metas, making sure that they are changing how we play Clash of Clans. And like you said, Itsu, we have to take our hat off to HT Family. They have put up incredible matches, and they have done all they can now in this match. It is all down to ATN.aTTaX and whether they can close it out. Fire with the 3. They're very comfortable with a plan not going right and being able to adjust to get the 2 stars. So I'm pretty confident that Ast is going to give everything for the 3. Using the lightning around the eagle, again, just taking out a little bit of risk. We don't have that activated throughout the attack. The Yeti will be used to take out the air defense on the outside of the base. That's one thing I have actually picked up from this stream, is using the Yeti to take out an air defense that's pushed to the side of the base, and the hero dive into the town hall, just slowly picking things apart here. Oh, that's the defending king. What am I talking about? The sneaky goblins take down the town hall, apologies. But again, just picking apart the base very carefully before he sends the dragons in.
Yeah, and the next thing which he's going to wait for is that clan castle as a building going down, because he is going to place his heroes most likely at the top left side to get rid of this air defense. Make sure that he's pushing his dragons further through the base and getting all of that done. And I mean, already with this attack, we can already pretty much say that they're getting the second star. I don't really think that the dragons are going to disappear in a magic way, because this looks so far really good with the king and queen actually to the right side instead to the left side. This means the air defense is going to stay alive for now. Maybe he's going to place the royal champion in there as well, freezing that instead, freezing the king, making sure the king cannot run around and kind of like is playing hide and seek with the dragons. But for now, it's looking pretty good. The royal champion from the right side as well, and this by now was already, or is already, the victory for us. But he's obviously going for 3.
He certainly is, and I feel he's picked one of the strategies which has not had the best success rate, trying to just even out some of the stats here, as closing in towards the multi-target Infernos. This is going to be a lot of damage for the dragons, but he does have the Queen and RC moving in to help out here. Queen's abilities still left intact, and alternate attacks are stamping their mark, like you said, Itsu, with a perfect war in the finals. Ast finishing off in style, 15 stars to win the World's Warm-Up Tournament, their $25,000 prize. Alternate attack showing us they are ready for this year's World Championships, Itsu. Claimed by alternate attacks. So there we have Indian Clashers in 3rd, HT Family in 2nd, and the winners of your World's Warm-Up Tournament, alternate attacks.